What day is it? Thursday. It's Thursday.
No idea.
We're a touch late. I'm terribly sorry.
Really like, 5 minutes late, yeah.
5 minutes late. 5 minutes late. Because we were delivering Carlene's washing.
Are you on the right Goldies? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I am. It takes a wee while to catch up. So,
Because sometimes I do that when I'm on
yours.
weather.
Oh, see, this is just what happens. So, we have, well, Janine has picked up and delivered 3 donkeys and a really beautiful calf to Massachusetts.
I've been driving for 3 days.
She's been driving for 3 days and she smells like it.
Yeah, that's really...
That's Wanda.
I didn't... Oh, is that Wanda? I
Sorry.
also am filthy. I didn't pack well. I don't know what... Oh, you know what? I packed the clothes because, you know, I've been wearing the same clothes since December, and I just have 3 cycles of clothes. So
Yes.
so I brought the winter clothes, like what I've been wearing since January, which is the fleece-lined pants and the Goldies. Oh, I'm still in 4-wheel drive. I don't know why that's happening. So it's.
Oops.
I brought all that. I get down there and it's 60 degrees, and all I have is really warm clothes.
I'm finding that in your mum's house.
Yeah, and I didn't have time to go and buy any clothes, so I just had the air conditioning on. It was, it was fine. It was fine.
Yeah,
and
that's
Maybelline's the place.
sign of things to come, Janine.
Yes,
Ugh.
yes. There was no snow down there. There was no ice down there. Beautiful, beautiful farm. Lots of cows. He had horses and sheep. I didn't see any goats and I didn't see any donkeys. I was like, God, we could have brought some
Donkeys down.
But super nice guy. And I think Maybelline was very happy. She was like, because I brought Elvis with me, who was just mad the entire time. He didn't like being in the trailer. And I thought it was going to be really sad for Maybelline when Elvis left. And Maybelline was like too focused on, she was like just sniffing all the noses of her new friends.
Her
She's
buddies.
like, all right, see ya, Elvis. Didn't seem to care at all.
Nice knowing you.
And Elvis was like, what is this little thing? So it seemed like a very smooth transition. And the baby cow is very scared. She's very skittish, but we're just going to let her settle for a couple days and start working with her next week to get her so she's more comfortable around people. And eventually we'll get her halter broke, and she's going to be going to nursing homes. So very excited about that. She's going to be the perfect size. I saw Wanda's climbing around and stuff in the back seat. There's a lot of stuff there to climb around in. Wanda, what are you doing?
She's like, is this the clean washing?
Oh, the amount of things that are dysfunctional in our world right now is overwhelming, because the laundry I haven't gotten the
Right, a second. There we go.
Okay, so
see, we get there.
That was the dead zone in Topsfield, and so we don't have a washer and dryer in the laundry room yet because we need a stacked washer and dryer for that space, and we don't actually own one. We have lots of washing machines that have been left out in the rain for I've donated to various causes, including the metal guy. But I haven't got, so there's no way to do my mother's laundry. Judy called me this morning and she's like, your mother has no clean clothes. She can't, and Carlene went to the job today at the school for the deaf where she saw 67 people. I got a little video that I can share. So she went, and Belinda went, and Judy went. It's always a little bit challenging to bring my mother because you got to bring a separate car to fit her wheelchair, but she was good getting in and out. Had a good day, and then they went. Judy and my mother went to the Leahy for a doctor's appointment. Belinda brought the dogs home, so it was a well-orchestrated plan that seemed to turn out really well, and the people at the school for the deaf had a great morning. But still, Carlene doesn't have any clothes, so we're to drop off. And we have a washer and dryer in the barn that we could use, but of course the water froze because the heater broke, or the wires were cut, so the heater doesn't work down. And I didn't realize, I turned on the heat when it was cold, and I didn't realize that the wires had been cut, and so everything froze and the pipes broke. So now we've got to get the pipes fixed, and that will fix the wash machine. So long story short, Carlene is still wearing her pajamas. and out in public in her pajamas. But I guess it's a thing that people do. I see people.
Oh, the high schoolers do it.
Yeah, they wear their pajamas in Dunkin' Donuts all the time. I'm not quite comfortable wearing my pajamas in public, but whatever. So, anyways, it was a long drive. I went to go pick up 3 donkeys at the quarantine barn where Penny Parker. We bought these donkeys from an auction. A friend of mine, Penny Parker, was down there. She manages a quarantine barn, a big quarantine barn. She has got like a sanctuary, and she's got a couple different farms. She manages a sanctuary barn, quarantine barn, and then the quarantine that has sanctuary animals at it. And I was at that last one, and I have to say, I drove up, and it was a really nice area. It was for that many I looked out in the field, and there probably was 100 horses in this gigantic field, and the place was spotless. Like it was just really clean. I didn't expect it to be so clean and nice. And the donkeys, there was a little guy there that helped me get the donkeys loaded up, and got on my way. Spent the night. I drove for about 2 hours, 3 hours, and then I spent the night at a hotel because I thought the donkeys, they had water, and each one of the in the trailer, it's like 2 box stalls, so they were quite comfortable. They had water in there and hay, and I could actually look out the window and see them, or at least worry about them. So I woke up several times, make sure that they were still there. And now we're taking over the big guy. We call him the Big Banana, Murphy.
Big banana.
Yeah, he's a big banana. We're taking him over to Meredith because we're trying to, the Wallace training stalls are almost done. We're having some issues with flooding because of the ice dams that have been created outside of the paddocks. And this will relieve the pressure of all the extra animals that we have and the less stalls we have over at Goldy's because of we're just anticipating water's going to flow in, and that's one of the reasons that we have the guys working on the barn. Is they're not only they're going to replace all the rotted wood and redirect open up the flow of water that has been changed over the past couple of years. There is a flow of water there's a drainage system of the water is supposed to flow, and it's all been kind of clogged and not maintained, so they're going to open that up, and hopefully water will start flowing away from the barn now, which is really nice.
It should be a novelty.
I know. So you'll see that the water's running into the arena. That shouldn't be happening because water flows downhill, and it was all graded, and there's like almost a French drain there of rocks that's supposed to flow all the way down there, but there around the ICU that there was a dam that they didn't want the water to flow through the back of the in the paddock, like the dog pen behind the ICU, so they created a dam which made all of the water just pool right outside of the left-hand side of the barn, that side of the barn. So we have to really get in there and dig it out because it's quite a mess. So you can't really fix it in January when it's all frozen, but I'm hoping that with this weather, a little break in the weather, that we can get in there with a tractor and just pull that dam out. It's just a bunch of concrete blocks and cinder blocks and that they created. If we just get in there, that'll drain it all out. So that's good. So we're hoping to get all that cleaned up. The barn looks fantastic. What they're doing to the barn, that looks good. Yeah, so that's up to date on everything that I got.
And your mum went for her appointment in Burlington.
Yes.
And she was supposed to go for a second appointment at 3. But she did so well in her first appointment, they didn't need to see her at 3. So that was good. So she came back early for sleep.
Yeah. So we left her. She was napping. She was so excited about the cow coming in that she fell asleep.
Yes.
Yeah, she did. I could tell. I pulled in and trying to maneuver the trailer and back up to the barn, and I could see her at the window, just watching me, criticizing.
Giving you marks out of 10.
Should have turned her wheel. Turn and chase it.
I know.
But yeah, so that's all. She's all good. There's a lot of things. I have a list of things that I've got to still get for the the White House, and the people have come and inspected and given us some advice on things that we should add. I can't even remember what any of them are.
Grab bars.
Grab bars. I already have those. We just have to put them.
Well, she really liked your grab bars because she said they were very sturdy and enormous.
Yes, I have enormous sturdy grab bars. Just got to get them put up. And I've got to get the TV put up on the wall.
Yes.
Because it's just a matter of time. I told my mother I don't want 3 dogs in the White House with her because it's just too many dogs, not big enough space. I'm afraid they're going to knock either her over or the television over. I told her that on, when did I leave? Tuesday? I'm like, just 1 or 2 dogs at a time, not 3. I come here, what has she got? She's got all 3 dogs there. So, see the challenge?
Very naughty.
Yeah, because Penny especially, I mean, I love Penny, but she's a very lively dog, and she just spins quickly, and she's knocked me over a number of times, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a challenge. We also have a job 5 days a week. That's our schedule. 5 days a week. We got another one tomorrow. Trying to think. Last time I did chicken bingo with them, so I think I'm just going to run down with the dogs tomorrow. It's in Haverhill, so we'll bring the whole group of dogs. And my mother's got an appointment at 11 o'clock, so Elizabeth will take her, and I'll pick my mother up on the way home. So that's good. We're at, I guess, Aspen in Haverhill. Aspen Residential.
Because you do Aspen somewhere else as well, don't you?
There's 2 sides of Aspen.
Right, okay.
So we did the one side last week. We'll be doing the other side this week. I'm so excited to bring that cow too. But yeah, so.
But not tomorrow.
Last week we did, I think it was last week because it was with Judy. Yeah, last week we did the Aspen with the dogs on the left-hand side. The time before we did chicken bingo, and we did bunnies on the other side. So we're rotating it back and forth and trying to keep track of it all. And I think our schedule's again filling up for next week, which is all good. It's good. Yeah, the people at the Home of the Deaf, I got really good feedback that everyone was really pleased with the dogs today. So they brought all 4 dogs, I think. No, maybe 3 dogs. 3. 3, yeah.
Didn't take Wanda.
Yeah, Wanda didn't get to go.
That's because Sizzle was grumpy with Wanda this morning.
Yeah.
So because Belinda was driving, we didn't want to have any trouble in the car.
Yeah, we had to take 2 cars today, and Wanda just couldn't fit, so she stayed.
Because she's so enormous. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. She's the troublemaker, so we left the troublemaker
the instigator. Look at her. She's like, no, I'm not.
So that's all. Do you want to turn the? Oh, we wanted to see Flower. Oh, well, we missed her. Okay.
Just because she's short.
She's short.
She's very short.
So tomorrow's Friday. Chicken shitting. I guess we're gonna do, even though we're not bringing birds to nursing homes because of the bird flu. Oh, I had 3 eggs today.
Did you?
Yeah, at the hotel they had a complimentary breakfast, so I went and just got 3 hard-boiled eggs.
It's all right for some.
And I've learned that if I eat 3 hard-boiled eggs, it gives me the really bad hiccups for a long time.
It's because they're dry.
I had hiccups. I thought I was having a heart attack because they all just kind of like landed in my chest. I couldn't get rid of them.
With the yolk, oh my gosh, that's really funny.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, look at that. There's that handsome Enzo.
Yeah, we're just pulling up to Meredith. And,
best mules ever, Janine. Best mules.
So, I think that's all that I have. Is there anything? Do you want to look through questions real quick?
Oh, gotcha. Excuse me a second. Questions. I've got them.
Okay.
Happy Thursday, because it is Thursday.
Yay.
We did it. Now.
Tomorrow's going to be 44 degrees.
How much?
Saturday's going to be 53
Oh my God.
degrees. Sunday gets 26, 27. Tuesday's back up to being cold.
Did you see what? Yeah, Tuesday was a bit of a shocker. I will ask Carleen to look at her messages on her phone. She sent her a picture of her scooter. So,
yes.
So we know what we've got coming in better weather.
We're excited about our scooter because I think it'll be great, but she can't really.
Do you think we could put a trailer behind it? And
she
could put
can't
out
really
hay.
conceptualize what the scooter is. So she'll be excited when she sees it.
Carleen does have food to eat at home.
Yes.
She's got very tasty food, actually.
Yeah. I don't have the food. Nobody ever cares
Your
about
mother's got key lime pie,
that. Oh.
just so you know.
Good to know. Good to
Judy
know.
said they saw 67 people today. That's exactly right.
And hopefully Judy followed up with Cloud on the other jobs that we had this week. I'm going to post.
Yes.
I have some pictures in my phone of other jobs this week.
Mr. Snow Valley Farm says Elvis ate Jamie's dinner.
Oh, whoa. Oh.
That's
Okay.
about right.
That
He's
seems
an
right.
absolute
But
stinker.
she did get some of her own, and we're gonna have to separate them to feed them.
Yeah.
But I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, Elvis is. I knew that was gonna happen, but she had some of her own before he ate the rest of it.
Right, we'll get that sorted. No,
Yeah.
Murphy will come back. He's coming over here because we need the space, and also he ended up lame, and we're
Yeah,
not
and he's
100%.
still lame.
Yeah, we're not 100% sure why. So he can come and rest in the paddocks here, and he'll
Yeah,
go
we're gonna give him some time off. There's a queue of
oh,
animals.
for training for Wallace.
Yeah,
And then hold on.
yeah. So he'll be back, but we have We have 3 training horses over at Goldy's farm, and
Yep.
we're not even gonna. Wallace doesn't have time for Murphy right now, and plus he's lame, so he's coming over here to just chill out for a little while.
Yes, I'm happy to put up an Amazon wish list if you like. I've always got things to go on that, I'm afraid.
One thing we need is old twin sheets, and we need sheets for the twin beds that are in the ICU, and also that futon that's on the ground. The old futon I use as a dog bed, and is that queen size? I think it's a queen size.
Yes.
Old sheets, because they're for the dogs. We do need some sheets.
Okay.
Oops, yeah.
Your package will arrive tonight. Yes, it can be open tomorrow. That's not a problem because we don't have packages or anything on here. Chicken chatting, I think, is on. We do it the first of the month, do we not? You know, the first. I know it might not be the first. It'll be Monday. I
Yep.
think.
Yep, and so that's what I was saying.
If we get as far as Monday, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Murphy will be back because he's going to be in training for quite some time. So I think you'll probably see lots of him.
I'm just posting. Oh, we can't do. I'm just posting some pictures that I have from events this week.
Oh, look at you. That's a lovely picture. You look like you've got a Wanda face. It was really funny because all I saw was your hair with Wanda's head.
Yeah. I can't really see these, but these are pictures where I try to take pictures all the time
Yeah.
of post. Okay. So,
No, he's actually been kicked by somebody.
yeah. I don't know
Uh,
what's going on with him. I don't know what's going on. I think a little bit of time off would be good for him.
yeah. It's Penny Parker's Horse Angels. You'd have to reach out to her.
Where was it? Where was that?
Mel's time.
Chester,
Chester.
PA. Yeah, I should remember that. Chester.
Chester.
PA. Yeah.
Well, so we're going to put Miss Harley Barley. I will say that little Angus has not really noticed the fact that his mother is missing.
Yes, and we have to do that because after he's a year old and he's too old to be nursing.
And she needs a break.
And so she's coming over here, and we'll be going out with Chester and Granny, or you call it
Gertie.
Gertie,
Whichever.
call Granny,
And the alpaca poos.
and the alpacas, where she's been before.
Yeah, because everybody loves
so-
her over here.
And eventually she'll go back, but we should have to break that dependency and get him to stop nursing
And
her.
I'm hoping if he's not nursing, he'll stop nibbling.
Yeah, he's got to. It's time for him to grow up.
He's got a really big nibbly problem.
He's a nibbler.
Yeah, you can't turn your back on that boy at all. Not to be trusted.
Yeah.
So that's good. And I'll turn this down just so we can see that barn. And then how do I turn it around? Oh gosh, I'm doing this. Well, you won't be able to see the goats. They normally come over. Here's,
I just see their little noses.
I know. naughty goats. So that's us, and we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll take a video of Harley Barley going out in the paddock. And
Is that all we have to do here? Is just put the
yeah,
horses in?
everything's done because Kate's done it all.
I'm getting hangry.
Hangry. Right, we're